Welcome to Livingston, our podcast where we invite local businesses, people, and organizations to talk about what they are giving to our community.
As real estate professionals with the Putella Group, we bring valuable insight into the local market and community every week.
Thanks for listening, and welcome to Livingston. Hello, and welcome everybody to another episode of the Welcome to Livingston podcast. My name is Don Putella.
And I'm Angela Putella, and we're with the Putella Group Real Estate Professionals. And this podcast has been brought to you by Jim Paquette at Lake Michigan Credit Union.
Yes, and we are super excited about today's episode because we actually have Lake Michigan Credit Union in with us.
Yes, I'm so excited. They're such a great organization, and they've recently opened a branch locally. And so we wanted to kind of dig in and find out a little more. So we have Angela Lance, the Brighton branch manager.
Correct.
And Traci Harris, the district manager from Lake Michigan Credit Union with us today. Thank you, ladies.
Thank you for having us.
Happy to be here.
Great.
Yeah, so I guess to start out a little bit, if you guys want to just tell us a little bit about Lake Michigan Credit Union.
Yeah, I'll jump in and take that one on. So we have been around since 1933. So we started as the Grand Rapids Teachers Credit Union. So our history is rooted in education, truly. And we started with one teacher, Lloyd F. Hutt, pooling his money with 13 other teachers to create Lake Michigan Credit Union. It was actually a different name. In 2002, we switched over to Lake Michigan Credit Union, but we are in Michigan and have recently expanded into Florida. So we've got 73 branches between Michigan and Florida. So been around for a long time.
It's exciting, and there are so many people from Michigan that go to Florida. I bet that really helps
Absolutely.
offer the kind of service that you guys are known for.
Yeah, definitely. We found that a lot of our members would spend half the year in Florida, so that transition has been very easy for a lot of them. We are in a couple of different areas in Florida, mainly along the Gulf Coast and in the Naples, Fort Myers area. And then we just recently expanded down to the Tampa area as well. So we've got about 20 branches down in Florida.
That's really exciting.
Yeah.
Yeah, and I know your branch that you guys just opened up in Brighton is just beautiful. I love the location there.
Thank you. Me too.
Angela, you want to pipe in where you're located?
Oh, yeah. We are right on Main Street. We're right by Ivory Vines by McClement's Farm. So literally on Main Street, there to help our community and our businesses. Been open since August. So the retail part. Of course, Jim has been there for like 7 years, so
Yeah.
it's a good thing. It's a good thing. He got it all prepped and ready for us.
Yeah.
So, but we're enjoying our time down there, being able to get involved in the community and just kind of getting out there and saying, hey, we're retail now, open, ready for business. So
Yeah,
ready
absolutely.
to help.
We've had so many people that we've recommended him to that have their loan through there that I know that many of our clients have been very excited to be able to come into a branch right there.
That's wonderful. We've gotten an amazing response from the community. So very excited to be able to help a lot more people. We have a lot of existing members that we were never able to really service the same way without having a full service branch there. So being able to have them come in and meet us in person has been amazing.
Excellent. So you guys have been probably having a lot of foot traffic then since you've been open.
Yeah, pretty much. Here and there, I guess I should say. We do a lot over the phone because we're capable to do that, which is wonderful for those who can't make it in. But now they don't have to go out to Farmington if they really need to come in or go to Livonia, which we do have those wonderful branches, but we're right here at the hometown now. Right. So it's good.
That's nice because I know so much stuff is going online, and you guys have a great online presence, and it's easy to go through the app and all of that kind of stuff, but it's just nice to be able to walk through the front door and talk to somebody sometimes.
It's so nice to see the members come in too. It's great.
Yeah, that makes a difference because even though there is kind of some of the online banking and things like that, there's no replacement for just that personal contact.
Yep,
It's
that
not,
personal
and I think
touch.
that's one of the things that differentiates us at the credit union, right? We're really big on that personalized service and being able to be there for our members. And so we want to have those online options for those members who choose to engage with us in that way. But we have a lot of members who still want to talk to a person. They still have questions. They want to be able to sit down with someone. And so having that full service option is very important to us.
Excellent. Yes, I think that's something that can't be underrated.
Yes.
It just
Agreed.
is such a powerful part of things.
Right. And I know I was looking at your website, and I know you guys are really involved in the community. You had that great booklet that pops up, and it's got like the swish for the
Yes.
pages and everything. But I wanted to just ask about your guys' community involvement.
So since we've opened, we have been able to take part in the Holiday Glow, which I've always wanted to do as, being in the community. So that was amazing to be able to help out with that. When we first opened, we did get into a partnership with Livingston Habitat for Humanity, yes. So we've been able to partner with them. We were donating $10 per membership opened from the time we opened until the end of November. So we're able to give that back, which is phenomenal in my eyes. We're getting involved with them with their Stardust that's coming up, their big annual event. And we've also participated in some of the sponsorships with Fund a Life. So I think that's huge as well. Hopefully, we're hoping to do so much more, though, as far as get involved, be able to come out and actually volunteer. We want to expand our financial guidance for children and adults. So I'm hoping we can get into some schools and just really spread the wealth of what we can do. And it doesn't cost anybody a thing. It's just something that we want to do and make our community better.
I noticed that financial wellness is a big component.
It's huge.
So what types of things do you guys do for promoting the education and financial wellness?
You know what? The sky really is the limit. We now have a financial wellness department. So we have individuals that are dedicated to financial wellness and what that looks like. So it can be anything from going to elementary school and talking about starting your first account. We have full-on financial reality fairs at high schools where there's a simulation of you getting, a career and a pay and a credit score, and then you have to go through life, so to speak, in these different areas. So it can really be personalized or customized to whatever is needed. So for young kids, for young adults, for high school students, we really have the full range of what we can offer. So we really believe that it starts at home, and you need to have sort of that foundation. And I know that a lot of times parents may not have gotten that same education. They are not as equipped to be able to handle those conversations, or whatever the reason is that the students aren't getting this. But we just feel like it's our duty as a financial institution to be able to provide that if we can. And we've had a lot of success with it. And again, it doesn't cost anything. We're not looking for anything in return. You don't need to open an account in order to do it.
So you don't even have to be a member.
You
it's
don't.
a nice give back.
Correct. Correct.
Right.
Yeah. We just want to be able to give back to the communities that have given so much to us.
Right, that is great, because just getting involved in the schools and giving them that, access to that, because I know so often people get out of high school or even out of college and they have no idea.
Correct.
It might shock you, but we'll have first-time buyers that will be going through the process, and we'll talk to them about the earnest money deposit, and they'll need a check, and they'll be like, "But I don't have a checking account." We're like,
or they have a checking account,
but no
they have a
checks.
debit card. It's like,
Right.
wait, I can't use my debit card?
No. Yes. Yeah.
So it's really nice to, helping people walk them through that process and just open their world to all the possibilities of the things that they can do with their money, save it, invest it, all of those things.
Their credit scores, that's a big one too. That way when they do get to the point where they're buying their homes,
Yes.
they're in the best position they can possibly be.
Right.
It's interesting because young people really do need that. We had a first-time home buyer that was very responsible. He even, he's always paying in cash and even purchased his own car with the money he'd saved up. Free and clear, didn't have to take a loan and didn't have to have any credit cards or anything. And so he was doing great. But according to his credit score, he was not, because he had zero credit. And so in order for him to buy a house, he actually had to open up a credit card, use it, pay it off. And it was just, remarkable, because to him, he had worked so hard at this, but never realizing that part of credit is having credit in order to use it and show that you can use it responsibly.
Right.
Yeah, we actually see that a lot. We see that a lot. And we have a lot of different options that we can help people sort of establish that credit. But they do, think that, I'm on the right track. I don't owe anyone anything.
Don't have any debts.
right?
Yes,
Right.
exactly.
Well, that's like our son when after he turned 18, when he started college, we're like, we're getting you a credit card. Like it only had like a $300
Yes.
limit, so you can't get in trouble,
Well,
right?
and he was kind of
But-
scared of it. He's like, I just don't want to use it. Like, well, but you need to have it, and it helps to use it. Just pay it off. And you're
Right.
not sure.
And that's one of the things I like about a credit union. I like about you guys. I feel like it's more hands-on.
Yeah.
That like you're helping them along the path.
Absolutely. It's important that we are able to answer those questions. I think we do a good job of opening ourselves up to if you have a question that even if you don't think of it right now, like send me an email, give me a call later when you think about it. If you're out and you're thinking about making a purchase or buying a car, or you need to have questions answered about what does refinancing mean, right? Just let me know. Let me be a resource for you. And I just think it's really important because you don't always even know what questions you have. But if you have someone that you can trust, that you feel comfortable going to, I think that's the key. And so we really try to be open and be available, especially for our younger members.
yeah, that's huge. Honest to goodness.
Yeah.
Too many places you feel like a number,
Absolutely.
and that's not the case here at all.
No.
So, and I know you guys have a lot more products than people would have thought. Like when I clicked on the website, I'm like, okay, let's look at the personal and see everything that pops up. Let's look at the business, see everything that pops up. Not picking anything specific, but I wanted to ask if you guys wanted to highlight some of the programs or things that maybe people don't realize that you're involved in.
I think the thing that I'm probably most proud of, outside of the banking side, I think we have amazing deposit products. So we are always going to help you earn more money when you're saving, save more money when you're borrowing. But we have amazing mortgage programs as well. And so for first-time home buyers, or if you're building your first home, we do tons in the construction area. But for our business owners, we are full service for them as well. So from our very small business who just maybe needs a new automobile for their business to, multi-million-dollar loans, we can do all of that. So we have a full range of products and services for personal and for business. So
That's excellent. And any of our clients that we've recommended Jim to have really, it's been outstanding. The rates are great,
excellent.
wonderful to work with. It
Great.
really-
That's good to hear.
And the new
positive.
construction process has been very easy.
Yeah.
Because I know every bank, every credit union's a little bit different when you're working with the new construction process.
Yes.
But it's people don't realize a lot of times that that's an option for them.
Right.
And they need someone that they can talk to be like, hey, this is where you're at. These are all the avenues you could go down because you might not even realize that that's open to you.
Absolutely.
true.
Yes.
Yeah.
It's interesting. So when we first got into real estate, well over a decade ago now, it's been a lot of years. But at that point in time, we didn't know Jim yet, but we were introduced to him by another lender because whatever lender we had been using, our client was interested in a non-warrantable condo. And that's only, certain lenders will allow for that, and that lender could not. And so that's how we first met him.
Wow.
But right from the beginning, like Michigan Credit Union could do things that other lenders could not.
Oh, it's great to hear.
Yeah.
Thanks for giving us a chat.
Yeah.
Yeah. And then as we got to know Jim, he's just outstanding.
He does an amazing job.
Yeah, he does.
He really does.
Today's episode of the Welcome to Livingston podcast is brought to you by our valued sponsor, Jim Paquette with Lake Michigan Credit Union. He is a trusted mortgage lender who has lived and worked in our community for many years. Jim Paquette is dedicated to helping our neighbors achieve their homeownership dreams and is proud to support the local businesses that make our area special. Now let's dive back into the stories of the incredible entrepreneurs we are featuring today.
So Livingston County, you've opened the branch here in Livingston County. Angela, it sounds like you're right here in the schools and whatnot even too. But what do you like best about Livingston?
I love the community. I have been blessed to be out here for 20 years now, about the same as you.
Yeah.
Just moved our way out this way. But just seeing how caring everybody is and to watch these businesses downtown is amazing on how they gather together for like Gilmore Girls. And now there's a Galentine's Day, which I didn't even know there was such a thing. But just these little things here and there and how they really just come together to make things happen and make things thrive is just amazing to me. I just want to be able to get a little bit into it and help, you know?
Yeah.
So
Right.
it makes you want to be a part of it.
Exactly, right on
Just
Main
like the
Street,
schools
it's gonna
too.
be
It's
fun.
just like the schools and everything else. You want to be a part of it. It makes you want to be in there and help and just give what you can. So
Yeah.
hopefully I can continue to do that.
It's neat
But
because
yeah.
it still has that small town feel. Because I
Yeah.
feel like even as you're at these events, you're running into people
Yeah.
that you know all the time.
Yeah.
You know?
Yeah.
It's a big community, but yet still so small.
It is. I was going to ask about that because of you guys being on Main Street. Main Street is a unique environment in that the road closes down sometimes for festivals. You have all these different things going on down there. How do you guys incorporate that in terms of having a branch there, being involved in those things or that sort of aspect?
I would say we really try to embrace that. I think it's exciting. I don't know that we have very many branches that are in this unique of a situation, but we really try to embrace it. We want to make sure that we're part of the community. If that means that, we don't do normal operations on a day because something else is going on, then we want to be a part of that, right?
Yeah.
We want to make sure that we are doing what we can to give back and to be involved and to be good stewards of our members, money. If that means investing more here or there, then that's what we want to do. So I think it's great. It's always exciting when, there was a commercial being shot once down on Main Street, and we had, a meeting where we had invited all of these people to come down and see the branch.
Same day.
Yeah, and that was going on. But it's fun. I think we really try to embrace that.
So that's kind of an unusual thing, right?
Yeah.
Yes.
Yeah, it makes things interesting, I guess
Right,
you could say. But yeah, like Traci was saying, the Holiday Glow, that was amazing to be a part of. When we first opened, they had the art festival.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
This is something I'm going to remember for the rest of my life. So myself, Taylor, who is our personal banker, and Steve, who is our assistant manager, we had a cookie machine we had borrowed from another branch. So we made cookies, and we weren't part of the art festival because we were still new. So we just made cookies and went out and walked the streets and got the vendors some cookies and some water. And these are the kinds of things we want to do. This is great. And if we were too late to the party to be part of it, but we still kind of wanted to let everybody know we were there to support them. So
Very
it's good
cool.
times.
Oh,
That's the neat part, since it's, you're not even just at an end or anything. You were like
In the middle.
right in the middle, right in the middle of everything.
Right, yeah.
Prime real estate.
Yes.
I know it's so unique down there. You mentioned the Gilmore Girls event, which, that first year they expected maybe 1,000 people. They had tens of thousands of people, and then it grew the next year.
Yeah.
So, it is just wonderful to see the community come around things. And then for you guys to be down there, to be involved in all of that, and, just a real member of the community.
Yeah.
Yeah, we feel that way. We feel Jim, again, set a really nice foundation for us to come in, and it's been very welcoming. Angela's done an amazing job. She is so passionate about the city, the county. This is our first branch in Livingston County as well. So a big deal all around. But Angela's been just such an amazing addition. And living here and just really having that passion around wanting to make sure that we're involved in the right things and we're involved enough in enough things. And it's been great. It's been a great however many months, 6 months or
5.
so. Yeah.
Yeah, I wonder how many of our listeners don't even realize that you guys have opened. You
Yeah,
know?
yeah,
Maybe
tons.
they.
Absolutely.
Yeah.
Right, because for a long time it was you're walking by and it was there, but it was
locked.
appointment only. It was locked.
And it was mortgage only.
Right.
So, yeah.
So
So it probably made it easy to decide to open a branch there, since you guys already had some kind of presence.
Absolutely. It made a difference, and Jim has already, again, really established us in this area, and it really made sense. We have so many members that live in this area, and they've been really excited to be able to come down and see us.
That's excellent. Yeah, because I probably imagine that they wouldn't be able to be inside many branches if
Right.
Farmington and Livonia are the closest.
Right.
Yeah.
And it really opens up a whole world of banking.
Absolutely.
So we have more.
There we go. Yeah.
yeah.
That's such a great community, And that's the neat part, is even when you aren't running into people, people are just still real friendly, they'll hold the door open for the person behind them,
Yeah. It's great.
Yes.
Yep. And you guys had a great event. We were down there for your grand opening.
No.
So that was
you.
Very
nice.
well attended, yeah.
Well attended,
That was
yeah.
a big event.
It was fun.
Yeah.
It was a lot of fun.
The chamber did a nice job too.
They did.
They really did. They came through to make sure.
Right.
We're grateful for them.
Yeah. Well, all the businesses down there, they really embrace each other.
They do.
So, and then, they always coming up with a new event, it seems like.
Yeah, and we're looking forward to attend them and support them and do what we can.
Well, you're going to have a big summer coming up with everything down there.
It's going to be crazy. I hope my team's up for it.
And that's a neat part. There's a lot of people that already, were members anyway, but even for people out there that maybe, especially if they haven't been very happy with their bank, I feel like a lot of the banks really have not been, the best in service that I just feel like you guys do such great service and really outstanding at things that, do you have any special promotions of people opening an account like you said with Habitat for Humanity before?
Well, right now we have our checking account that's at 4%, so it's a great interest rate for anybody coming in. You just have to use the checking account, which everybody uses their checking account and their debit cards.
Right.
Yeah.
So that's a great product. I don't want to make it a commercial though. Honestly, we're just here to help, and I think that's the biggest thing between maybe a bank and a credit union. We can do a little more for the community.
Yeah.
We can still offer the same products, services as a bank. Some of our interest rates might be a little better because we do run a little differently. So I think if people keep that in mind, come check us out. You'll be surprised what we can do.
It's true because maybe some people don't know the difference between a bank and a credit union.
Yeah, absolutely.
Would that be something you could explain?
Yeah. Real quick overview. So banks are for-profit corporations that are really designed to give back to their shareholders. And credit unions are not-for-profit institutions owned by the members. So all of the profits that we make, we return back to our members in the forms of higher interest rates on your savings and then lower rates on those loan products that you're looking to get. So just the way the profits are divided up is the biggest difference.
Yeah, that's nice that gets returned to the members.
It does.
Well, in the big aspect there, when you're with a credit union, you are a member,
Absolutely.
right? It's
You're a part owner.
right.
Pretty much.
Exclusive club.
Yeah, exactly. You are a
Yep, it
part
is a
owner pretty
cooperative.
much.
Absolutely.
Yeah, growing up, not you guys, but a different credit union my dad had worked for many years. I think 20 some odd years. And
Wow.
so it was kind of neat growing up with that to
Yes.
know even from a young age that credit unions were really something special.
They
different.
are. They are. We run a lot different. And it's, we were talking a little bit earlier about other credit unions, and I always say we're not really in competition with other credit unions, right? We work very collaboratively with other credit unions as well. So if you don't bank with our credit union, we just hope that you bank with a credit union. It's a different experience. We've got amazing products and services, and the service, I would say, is top notch.
Agreed.
Wonderful. So for young people or for parents out there, at what age should they be getting a savings account?
As soon as they have a social security number.
As soon as possible.
As soon as possible.
Get them going.
Yeah.
And it's really nice because even for our younger members, we do encourage the parents to bring them in to make their own deposits, right? Just because we give them a little treat, but it gets them into the habit of what that looks like and feels like, that what that interaction sounds like. They get excited. We all get really excited when the kids come in as well. But it's just a great learning opportunity. And we can teach them about how interest compounds and how their money is growing from the last time that they were there. So it's a great learning experience for them too.
That is so cool. Yeah, I'm going to age myself, but I remember when I got my first savings account as a kid, I had a passbook
Yep.
where they wrote in it and
Yep.
everything. So, they probably don't have those anymore.
No. They're all check registers.
That's right.
And even then, the kids don't use those either.
Right.
So it's a little different, but, we adjust and we can still pull statements and say, look at this.
Yes.
You
Right.
can see it. It's a
Absolutely.
physical thing.
Yes.
So
Well, I think just giving them that ability to, it's their account, it's their money. It gives some pride of ownership.
Absolutely.
It's for any parents out there, it's so much better than a jar in their bedroom that they're putting all of their
Right.
stuff in.
Right.
Honest to goodness, that makes a big difference.
It
you
does.
know?
Yeah.
And I think for kids, whether they're babysitting or having, an allowance, sometimes they have so much cash that
Yes.
it needs to find its way back to.
yeah. And birthday money and
Yeah.
all of that. It's,
Right.
It's huge.
And by having a branch right there, super close, makes it very easy just to
It really
swing
does.
by.
And all the kids love going down there anyway, so you might as well stop in.
That's right. Yeah.
Yeah, think of all the places you could go or go out to eat. Or,
Right.
Yeah.
Yeah. That makes a big difference for sure. Now, is there one thing that you want to make sure that people take away about this interview? What would it be? What do you want to make sure that we touch on, or that
We're
people
here to
leave with?
help. We are here to help. We want to be the biggest part of your community we possibly can be, my community as well. And like Traci explained the differences between the credit unions and the banks, they both serve their purpose. But come see us because you'd be amazed at what we can do for you. It's just awesome.
Yeah, absolutely. And we can attest to that as well, just because, like I said, we have sent so many people over to Jim, and I feel like he always has the best rates, and it's just always so knowledgeable. So I
excellent.
think your whole organization is just top notch.
Thank you.
Thank you.
You know, just give people an intro to it, and then they move on and bring all their stuff over there, right?
Yes.
It would be lovely. That'd be lovely. But if not, that's okay too. We just, like I said, want to help. And if you need some direction, that's what we're here for.
Yeah, and
Wonderful.
sometimes it's nice to have a secondary account as
Oh,
well too.
absolutely.
You know, rather
yeah.
than having everything all at
Yep.
one bank. You know, it's
Absolutely.
It's
that
amazing.
makes sense.
Yep.
And I worked for the banks for 30 years. And to be over at the credit union has been a big
breath of fresh
difference.
air, right?
It's been a very big difference. And I can attest that it is a truly different atmosphere. It is truly different. And I just encourage others to kind of stop by and see.
Yeah, I
Wonderful.
feel like it's that culture,
Yeah.
like the whole credit union culture.
Yes. It
There's
is.
a lot of positivity about it,
I agree.
Yep.
and especially because you guys do get involved in the community and you give back. And I don't know that I see a lot of banks doing that necessarily because they're busy giving back to their shareholders,
Yeah.
which is fair. You know,
We didn't say that.
no, it's all good. It's all good. But yeah, to each their own, because there are a lot of great organizations in the county.
There are.
But it's great that you guys get to play a bigger role.
Oh, absolutely.
Yeah.
We are thrilled.
And as we said, we wanted you guys on because I love that you guys are right there on Main Street and you're right downtown and you're a big part of the community. And everyone that's driving by or listening to this now know that you guys are open.
Yes.
So come in and say hi.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Stop in.
So we don't normally necessarily get into the questions, but what about parking? Because this is important, right? As someone is, you're talking about coming on
Great
down,
question.
right? Like if you want to come on down, you
Sorry.
drive by it. Where do you put your car?
Wherever you can find room.
There is parking behind our building.
There is.
So there is a parking lot back there that a lot of our members will find space to park back there.
That's right.
It's usually easiest at the Mill Pond parking lot,
Yeah.
typically.
Yeah.
Typically.
So all the parents with their kids at the Imagination
Yes,
Station
absolutely.
come over and have them open up an
Yes.
account.
Or right there. Right there.
Yeah, and then along the road, right? If
Yes.
you're lucky enough, depending on the
Yeah.
time of day. And
Yes.
Yep.
It can happen.
Yes. Well, in Mondays, so many of the shops are closed, so maybe that's a good time
there
because
you
you guys
go.
are open on Mondays.
Yes, Mondays are good times.
Yeah.
Yeah. Just stay away from the lunch hour and the dinner hour. You'll be okay.
Yeah, there you go.
There we go. And then in terms of days a week, are you guys kind of Monday through Friday or?
Yes.
Okay.
Monday through Friday right now. Fridays we are open till 6 though, so that helps out anybody who is working till 5 o'clock. They've got some time still to stop in
Nice.
on their way to
Wonderful.
dinner.
Friday's the
Yep.
day for that.
Yeah.
And you guys have an ATM, which is nice. It's an actual ATM right downtown, so that's
Yes.
good.
We had a lot of excitement around that ATM. So it is available to be used, and we are very excited to be able to offer that, especially for the events. We've had so much activity with that ATM, so we appreciate everyone
Yeah.
stopping by and using it, and we're excited to be able to offer that.
Wonderful.
It was nice to be the first one with an ATM on there.
You were?
I
Yeah.
believe we were.
You were?
There you go. And that's a big deal when you think about it. It
was a big
because
deal.
especially you're out shopping, you're at an event.
Yes.
Some of these, especially if they're kind of little booths,
Like the farmer's market?
yeah, they may not
You know?
take credit cards.
And
So
when they do, it charges everybody more. So yeah.
Right, yeah.
Yes,
It's a win-win.
it is. It is.
Yep.
nice.
Wonderful. Well, thank you guys so much for coming on today.
Thank you.
We are just so happy to have you.
Yeah. So how can our listeners find out more about your company? What is your email? And
You
so
can visit us on our website. It is lmcu.org/Brighton. You will go directly to Angela's branch, or just lmcu.org, find out a little bit more about us. We're on all of the socials as well.
Yep.
Excellent.
Cool.
Great. Well, thank you guys for joining us, sitting down and giving us a chance to learn more about what you guys are doing and up to. And
Thank you.
Thank you. And
welcome to Livingston.